I didn't throw a hoodie on your thing. Oh, jacket? No, I'm not taking that. That's yours anyways. Same here, bro. That's yours anyways. Yeah, that's too small for me. I don't know. It wasn't there? I might have thrown it on accident, but I don't know. Oh, yeah, probably. Okay, yeah.
Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium. The smoke machine is rolling, and the Miami Hurricanes making their customary grand entrance onto the field. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, taking on the the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse.
Are we already this late in the season?
Let's get this thing started. And the Yellow Jackets will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
I think I have a lot to end because I don't remember playing at home much at all this season so far.
On the move,
been hard to schedule visits.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense getting set for first down. A quick pass to the left.
I should have known. I think you always start every game with like a bubble screen.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get extra yards after the catch.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
I love that play call. And
they're straight north-south runners.
Because the quarterback was able to get it
I have a couple I've been recruiting.
Right behind the offensive
no change of direction.
Because of the timing, he was able to outflank.
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks, came from all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense to try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They go to the ground. And the defense snows him under after a very short game. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions? It goes a long way in who wins this one.
Canes are ready to play today. I see it.
Making adjustments with his receivers. Makes a grab enough for the first. And that's where they'll mark him, but a very productive play, and they'll move the chain.
I was trying to bring my safety down, and I didn't have time to switch back to user the slot corner.
He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. They're going up against
No flag. We just shaded. He didn't let him turn on the outside. He took the inside route. We just didn't let him go back out.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Unloads to the wide out. Wide open downfield.
And they
explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down.
Right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice
And to be honest, that the guy shot a gap with had a man. It was a running back. He just threw it too early. He'd have been wide open.
That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. And that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Throws to the wide out. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Well, statistically, this defense is not one of the better units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it.
True freshman right there.
For a big interception early, that should be massive for their confidence.
I don't let many freshmen play on offense, but I definitely let them loose on deep.
The give to the tailback.
He's a power back. He don't got no burst. I knew he was going to get caught eventually.
A huge play.
Yeah, that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
I was ready to try and lower the shoulder there.
All kinds of room to
I was just trying to get 2-3 yards.
Go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Takes a hit as he fires. Slips one guy, now he's loose. And he was loose and in the open field.
That's a big body there, Bo.
A tremendous pickup on that one. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Fighting off the defender. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run play action. Slings it downfield. He makes a catch. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
And that's the danger.
I'm gonna miss him so much.
Like that, if you blitz
That's a Brent Key recruit right there. I redshirted him his freshman year, the first season of this, and then the next season he jumped up to 99 speed. He was at like 91. He jumped like 8 speed points in the offseason. He's been my wide receiver 1 ever since.
Couldn't really get started there. Pick up of 1 to the 35.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw.
Hey.
Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the run from inside his own 5.
Damn. Oh, no way. Ah, jump on the ball. That shit happened in slow motion.
Wow, they narrowly disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that. The head coach.
Give me those.
Ball in the air, intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. That last drive really productive. David
pick up that.
Up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
It's quiet in Miami. Feeling like a Miami Heat game.
Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Comes out throwing on first down. Got his man downfield. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. This tight end just creates matchup problems no matter how you try to defend it.
How about the catch radius on it, too? So as a quarterback, you don't have to be perfect when throwing it to him. You just got to get it somewhere in his vicinity, and he can come up with the catch.
Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Oh, that's a dot. I couldn't even jump for it. I couldn't even jump for it. I thought I was going to be able to get that.
And coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, give on the inside.
Damn.
And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the second quarter.
Sheesh.
First down to start the drive after the break. Quarterback run is part of their game plan.
Fuck.
Nowhere to run on that one.
Just had to make the block. That's it. Made one block. That's it.
Last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they swarm him under.
Well, the defense wasn't expecting that. They had a lot of guys back in the coverage. That was 2nd and a lot of yards to go, and they got caught off guard. Not enough guys in the box to control that running back.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. It's complete on the right side. Across the 25.
Trifecta? Hold up the 3 fingers, son. That's the 3rd of the game.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
2 very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Michigan came through with a lunch pail, hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. And the fact this wasn't ever really in question. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
And that is priority number 1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here, get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
It's caught downfield. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes.
Oh, you ain't throw that. I thought you were. I knew for sure you were throwing that seam.
Those are the guys when Miami's rolling. Those are the guys they're finding.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed.
Too much, man.
Got room at the 35. Finally run out of bounds, and he has this offense rolling with the first down.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're
might just be tired,
and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Dropping back, it's Lincoln. Swings it out to the flat.
Jesus.
Just keeps picking up the tough yards and gets it down to the 26.
Guys on the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
I was expecting you to throw over the middle on the fucking little mesh route.
Well, the field goal kicker can step away from the net and go sit down, grab some water. They're not going to need him just quite yet. That was a great play call. Throwing the ball on 3rd and short in field goal range. They get
reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on.
Good drive.
Definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. The kickoff unit about to go to work.
All right. That was a good drive. Yeah, you started. You messed with my head there. Those first 2 plays of those meshes and the drags, and then Mitch running, messed me up. Yeah, it did. Yeah, you messed me up with that. Ah, shit. This play's not gonna get off in time. Fuck it, I'll burn one.
The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this.
A little motion, right?
I gotta score in every possession so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure.
I came out in it, yeah. Then audible to it.
Down the field, I gotta hit them too. We can't let our serve.
Yeah, I could have, but
That's all you want, right?
Yeah, no. The play I came out, it was in motion, but when he said that, I was like, I'm going to come out in it again and see what he does.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's going to pass. Trying to beat the D deep. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
Always is.
And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you.
6 for 6 for 205 yards.
They do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
All right. What time does that first game starts in like an hour, right?
He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Didn't find
No, I'm not.
in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
You're crazy, dude. That game between Alabama State and that was a great game. Yeah, okay, so that's an hour.
Ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat.
I'm gonna take American winning. That's over Mount St. Mary's.
But dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Fires to the
Oh, you fucking threw that beautifully. That's a layered ball right there.
46-yard line, first down for this offense. A big gain there as they did a tremendous job working the middle of the field.
That's a beautiful ball.
That throw, Reese, quarterbacks have got to play with anticipation. You've got to get it out of your hands early and give your receiver an opportunity before the defense gets to the ball.
Looking deep down the
I like
right
those.
side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
He's going to take off. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down.
Man, how tough is this guy to defend? He drops back, everything tells you pass, and then he scrambles and gets the first down. Just so hard to
I hate how that works.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. To the air on first down. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he releases it on first down.
I was about to say, you try to lead him?
Get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Lincoln. Trying to get to it. Quick strike complete.
The fucking safety wouldn't slide over the way I wanted him to. And then it fucking ended up running into each other.
The magic beam is spinning out of control. Already over 200 yards in the first half.
Yeah, they're being aggressive offensively, throwing the football, trying to take.
Oh my fucking god!
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it.
Damn, I saw that.
Got the positive game. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times.
He really is. He sees Georgia Tech and fucking locks in.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
He wants to throw it again. They're bringing heat. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
Hold up.
The defense calls the timeout.
See what time it was.
Second of the day as they try to get their act together.
And they've been waiting for something good to
Poor
happen.
situational awareness.
Right there outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game.
I'm talking about me.
Finally now,
yeah, I'm like, I didn't notice it.
On the game so far.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down.
Oh my good. Okay, at least I batted that one.
Defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and 1.
If you caught that one, I was going to be really pissed because that's strictly on me.
Has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Is it moving super fast?
He got it.
Coach over there scared, man.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Save me. That would have been pick 6.
He's got his man. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB
That's
and the
insane.
wide receiver executing that out route.
That's insane.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it.
Oh my goodness. My left guard got punked. Holy shit.
There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him. Get him to the ground is a bonus. They had 6
guard got
sacks in their
straight
last
punked.
game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
He lets it fly.
Get there.
Pulls it in inside the 10. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in week 10.
9 for 9.
Sometimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation
about time.
in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
I thought I do it the wrong way because I thought I saw your safety going towards him, and so when I let go of it, I was like, oh, that's picked. But
and here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned.
keep trying to undercut him. Just stick with him.
Point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half.
Oh, he wants it all.
That shouldn't happen on cover. Actually, cover 3, that would happen, I guess. The safety in the middle just stays.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect the quarterback a little bit better.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw.
That's on me. You're the only person that utilizes their running back so much. I have to use the actual and actually play him. Everybody else, I can just bring that safety up and just disregard the fucking running back. Yeah, I know. I'm just like, damn, it's only when I play you.
We got this, the comeback's in full effect.
Who is this, D'Angelo? Yeah, he can't run.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch.
If it was the right person, I probably would have done it.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Going up top on first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. At the 35, he's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big and a first down for this offense. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Canes will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee in his drive. Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the third quarter.
And you just know the offensive line was telling their coordinator, put this on us. Let us continue to go out there, push these guys around. We can put this game on our back and end this thing by running the ball.
And this is a manhood question for this defense. Like, as a defensive lineman, and you're pounding the rock, like, I got to physically rise to this challenge. This defense has to play more inspired and more physical in the second half.
They'll toss it to the left.
Fucking slow. I hate 84. Such a slow tight end.
The toss does a really good job of getting.
Yeah, I keep playing him. I don't know why. Really don't.
Out there to the running back. You better block the defensive end. That's priority number one. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game in the last one.
Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Trying to hit the sideline on the right.
Oh my gosh.
Mouth on third and short, and it did not work against this defense.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down.
Get upfield, man.
The Yellow Jackets send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He's not going to get there, and they'll turn it over on downs. The fake doesn't work.
And obviously you're trying to catch him off guard, but
Worth the try.
I'm not a fan of fake punts.
Worth the try.
Guys that do this for a living all the time and are really good.
He'll take a shot.
Oh, that's pick. Fucking Nehemiah. Fastest corner. And you can't break on that ball. That was a dot, though. I can't even say nothing about that. Beautiful place.
Get this guy the football in the passing game, and the defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double check to make sure.
The math does say go for it.
Looking to throw, it's Lincoln. Zings it complete to the right. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for two fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Crosses to 40. He's off to the races. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
How many ways can I get to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, go in full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
They move the tight end all over. They'll throw it on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Oh, I thought you were talking maybe to the misses or something.
They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That
Nah,
time,
I didn't.
coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
Yeah, that shit was a fucking dot.
Last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback will keep it. And he has a solid game before the defense bottles him up.
We talk about quarterbacks having to make quick decisions, and I think you saw it on that play. Nobody opened downfield, and he just decided to take it.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, as a defense, you know this is going to be a challenge every time you face this offense. They're one of the 25 best in the nation at getting first downs.
See, anytime I was,
pick them up in a variety of ways, including running the football. You have got to be physical.
anytime I see that, I'm like, let me see if I can just motion somebody manually just to, let's go.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And they add 6 more to the board.
They did.
To the house.
9, the QB of the future.
Not just his athleticism, but how tough he is. He can run in between the tackles in the middle.
I don't care about a red shirt. I'm burning it if it means that you develop more in the off season.
He just keeps his feet driving. That is impressive.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. San Jose State is trailing right now,
A score and a stop. A score and a stop is all you need. A score, stop, score. Oh, yeah, I got you.
Less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to UNLV.
I figured it'd be worth it.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Lofts one high and deep.
Holy shit, dude.
Makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
How great is it?
Holy shit.
Basically run your entire route tree. You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Looking to go up top on first down. And this is hauled in at the 20-yard line. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up?
My car.
Earlier in the game, a couple shorter throws, trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Touchdown, Miami! And the comeback is on.
This guy is officially a problem.
See,
Receiving touchdown in the game.
I'm thinking that you're not going to be patient enough. That's all it is.
Pick at it until they stop.
And the point after is good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 15-yard scoring toss.
That's insane right there. That is insane.
Fair catch called for and made.
My check down is my first look. quarterback coach is looking, Mitch, what are you doing? Push the ball down the field.
Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the
Bye-bye.
last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out really trying to establish their dominance and their assertiveness, and they've done a good job of that early in this game running the football.
All right.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Going to try to get it himself. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Using his feet. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed into the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that quarterback feel you for a whole length of a game.
Trying to surprise him with the pass. Dances away to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Makes a connection. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop.
All right. At the 10, and I can get a first down and not get a touchdown. Say that.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. They'll go to the toss.
Fullback missed the tackle. My right guard getting out the run missed the block. What are we doing?
Guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake. Quickly complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's what he catches, big fella.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He's looking to throw. Got his man in the middle. And sure,
68, you ain't touched nobody, son. You touched somebody. Oh, my goodness. 54 picked up his block. 59 picked up his block. 68, what are you doing?
Because you've got fourth, you're in field goal range, but you've got the weapons to get one more completion. And
oh, my God.
So, do you kick the field goal?
It is not looking good.
Give it enough body English, but he missed it. Missed an opportunity for a look. The lead is still 5. the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength.
Let me get a snap. Let me get a stop.
To the ground with the back. And the defense finally makes the
Good
stop
tackle,
after
Wingo.
the sweet run
Good
and
tackle.
good gain. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly.
I want to get my running backs the ball in space as much as possible, and sometimes it doesn't work in the running game. But I can throw it to him. I can try to create some space out wide, dump him the football, let him make some catches, and see if I can't get some big plays out of him.
Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down.
Let me try something here.
Looking downfield, it's Lincoln. He's
All
going to run.
right.
This senior quarterback never afraid to run it when he has to pick up a first down.
You know, I think in this situation,
So I have a spy on the quarterback now. Actually, no, I'm gonna just have.
Getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over
that.
myself.
I'm
with
gonna do it
my
right here,
legs. We're in the
but
fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
damn, nothing but great blocks.
Looking for room at the
And Riley getting his ass broke.
Afterburners
Golly,
come.
Riley fucking
And they'll
Adams.
finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
This defense really needs to be
Fucking
careful.
Riley
They have to
fucking
play with
Adams.
great eye discipline, understanding where
Hell
the
of a
football
player,
is
but
at
damn, he
all
frustrates the
times.
hell out of me
Moving forward,
sometimes.
they have got to know if this guy has the ball, because he is dangerous in space.
The Hurricanes will have it first and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Snags it. Touchdown,
Well,
Hurricanes.
how much time we got left?
Here in the fourth.
What's the count? What's the time
Nice
left?
job in the fourth
All right,
quarter.
touchdown. We see that.
Plays, and a nice job
3:19.
being able to
Okay, we got
save
time.
the QB
What am I
receiver.
in?
You could tell.
Don't want to be in this,
The
to be honest
football,
with you.
he caught it in stride, gets into the end zone. Nice pitch and catch right there. Nice
Pop his
chemistry
ass.
by the QB and wide receiver.
He's not going to make it. Still a one-point game here in the fourth and hope to push this edge out to a field goal. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No
So
return
if I
coming.
go,
He'll call
let's
for
go
the fair
6,
catch.
it'd be 48. And I go for 2, it'd be 50. All right, so I really don't have to worry about clock management if I put 6 on the board right here.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
All right,
Shakes
Dylan.
off the
Damn.
defender. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3.
And I've not made a field goal
Keeps it on the
within the
bootleg,
10
looking to throw.
in any dynasty ever.
Makes the grab on the right. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And I still keep
That's a
trying to do
beautiful
them
passing catch.
within the
I
10.
love
I never
the
make
job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his run.
Wants to throw on first down. Strong
I should have still
pass
threw it. It was
gets to
a
the
one-on-one.
quarterback, and they
I
get
wanted
it
to throw it, and then
to
I second-guessed
That
myself.
is an
Just throw it.
example of a defender just
It's
stepping
your
up
fastest
and
receiver.
making
Just
the
throw it.
play. Just
Fast
give
receiver,
him
best
a
receiver. Just
down
throw
the
it.
field.
Why
That's
am I
not
sitting in the
gonna
pocket
happen
thinking?
again. That's not happening on my
You
watch.
wanted to throw it before the snap
Right away,
even
that
happened.
D lineman decides to go after the QB, and he makes a big play.
Ay, ay, ay.
Pushes it back. Now it's 2nd down. Looking to pass on 2nd down. He'll pull it down. On the move at the 30. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Tito.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game.
Of course, my favorite quarterback I've ever had would be named after my favorite vodka, Tito.
You do extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
And the Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. They'll throw it on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to us.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked up.
And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. Wants to go up top. He makes the connection. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
Now the crowd responding in the red zone, trying to help this defense. Touchdown, Yellow
Let's go, Dre.
And they grab the advantage.
Let's go.
Here in the fourth.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the fourth quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
All right, I don't have much in my arsenal as far as two-point conversions go. I'm not even going to lie. But actually, I know what I'm going to run. Can I get to it in time, though? I can.
Play the analytics here, and you go for two. The snap sets up the throw. Makes the catch. The two-point conversion is good.
Gotta love the execution. Not easy to throw down here, but the quarterback made a good read, accurate throw, and they come away with 2 points.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped.
All right, can my defense get off the field? Why is 77 still out there? He's red. I got 10 seconds to pick a play so I can subs him. Yeah, that's what we want Drake out there.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
To the air, it's Lincoln. Unloads.
Got him finally. Finally. About time.
Today. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well, we've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that takeaway.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Wide out in motion.
You might though, because you and Florida State don't play this year, so nobody really knows how that's going to shake out.
And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
And here comes the offense on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on third down with the lead late. If you get the first down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go much down the field. So
thought I called this play out the huddle. Now I got an audible to it.
Let's make sure our best players are touching the football here.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got him downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped.
Yeah, the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The Yellow Jackets will try to run out the clock in this final minute. He's looking to pass. Dances away. Fires to the end zone.
He's out of bounds. Fuck.
Touchdown. It is also a play in which there is a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He's looking to throw. Dances away from the heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
Get the quarterback off the spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play.
And it's caught for a touchdown, and that might do it.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do.
It's always a shootout.
Score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
Now, if I see you next year, I don't know if it'll be a shootout. Gonna have a new quarterback.
5-yard touchdown pass.
I let him. He scored 2 touchdowns today. On you know, called up his numbers in the goal, and he just threw that one right there. But we'll see. He can't throw deep for shit right now, so we'll see.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
A deep throw as the clock
We'll take those.
down.
Oh.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Time is not on their side right now. They can't afford too many more incompletions like that. They need to come up with some connections, and they've got to score points. They've got to get this passing game.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's
Mitch is all flustered on senior night, man. He's all flustered.
Because that ball somehow bounced right back to them. They'll keep it. Timeout is called. Clock stops. 13 seconds to go in the
He's
game.
all flustered.
Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's going.
They threw a pick. They'll end his Miami career at home. Ah, damn. Go get that, man.
They need to keep that drive alive.
After being stopped there on 4th down, this game's pretty much over. They were going to have to go down in a 2-minute situation, put at least 7 up on the board. They couldn't get it done. Things just haven't gone their way. It's been that type of day today. They're going to leave the stadium with
It's a great win, Wellis.
When we get to the season and they start having coaching clinics,
It's a great win, fellas.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead.
That's a good win, Tech.
That's going to do it for us.
Good game, Bo. Good game. Good game, man.